What is up, guys? Killerkev, and today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Remastered mod showcases on my channel. Hopefully guys are having a super crazy awesome epic day. But today we are going to be covering something which I think we've all been waiting for, to be totally honest. The detailing on it is absolutely amazing. You are going to need to grab this mod to actually look at the detailing. It may just seem like another one of those reprinted vanilla textures and everything else, but trust me when I say this isn't, and it is very highly rated. And I don't know why I haven't covered it prior to this. It is going to be molten glass armor and weapons. Now you can actually get the standalone version or the replaced version. The replaced version basically replaces that nasty, crappy looking vanilla glass gear, but for me I've added it on to as a standalone. I don't know why. I should have just replaced it, because nobody actually uses glass in any of the games. In Oblivion it looked disgusting, and in Skyrim it looks even more rank as well. I think I would have preferred the Oblivion glass helmet. If anyone remembers that, let me know in the comment section below, because that looked freaking hideous. As always guys, if you want this mod, it's down in the description below, and make sure to go and grab it because it's absolutely awesome. But yeah, overall this one actually does change the aspect of having the vanilla glass and the weapons and everything else into these absolutely savage looking molten glass weapons. It's kind of that red feel, it's kind of like a Daedric vibe, but it's also got the glass element to it as well. So I'm super psyched to crack on with this. As always, I am naked. That's how I roll in pretty much every one of my videos, but that's fine. You are going to need to obviously head on over to glass. Now, you've obviously got your glass armor here, which looks, you know, meh. It's fine, it's great, cool beans. And then you get on to this beautiful stuff, the molten glass, which looks absolutely freaking evil. Guys, please do bear in mind that also all of these values of damage and armor throughout all of these armors will vary as well. Please do remember that going on forward from this video as well. I do have a few modded perks installed, and I do have a couple of legendary stats put into the game as well, so you've got to remember that as well when we go into this. But overall I believe this set on its own, just for this set, I believe it's going to be in comparison with obviously the vanilla glass and the molten glass. They're going to have the same thing, it's just a different reskinned. Fingers crossed, that's what I'm hoping for. So we've got the molten glass battle axe. For me, meh, not too bad. The bow, don't really use bows or battle axes. Daggers rarely, but again looking pretty damn sweet. Great sword, oh hell yeah, your boy will be using one of those. Let's grab one of those. Mace, don't really use them. Swords, I will be grabbing 2 of those. War axes, now these war axes do look pretty damn sick. I'm not too sure to replace this for the sword. I'm going to go with my swords because I have that gut feeling. Warhammer, again, not really my thing. Not really my thing. And then after that we have just the standard glass gear, which obviously I haven't got the replacement for, so I'll be back in a minute because I'm a batty. So as you can tell, I've actually replaced all of the original / vanilla gear into molten glass gear now, but obviously it doesn't display the fact that it is going to stay as molten glass gear or molten glass armor. It's just going to stay as glass armor just because I've reskinned it with that mod. And as I say, I'll link all of the mods in there if you want it standalone, if you want to replace, they're all in there, it's entirely up to you. But for me, I actually wanted to replace this sort of vanilla skins because I don't like them at all, they're rank. But look how beautiful and sick this looks. So I'm going to grab myself one of those. What else we got? We've got some arrows as well, they look pretty damn cool. Obviously everything else throughout this, the boots, look how sick they look now. Cannot tell me they do not look cool. Glass is one of those things as well, it's very hit and miss throughout every other game as well that we've played, sort of Bethesda wide. The helmet, that looks kind of terrifying. I'm interested now. We've perked up a little bit. Glass shield, which has kind of got a two-tone sort of thing to it. It's got green and red. That is freaking weird. Warhammer, what else have we got in here? I think we are good for the time being. I think that is it, which is awesome. Another thing I found as well, if you go into Minx down here, is actually the molten glass arrows, which I believe are the standalone things, so there's no difference between them or anything else. So the glass arrows, depends what you get, standalone or sort of replace, you're going to find those throughout those 2 things. So let's equip them and have a little look. It is going to look absolutely sick, to be honest. I cannot wait. The glass original skins are absolutely horrible, so let's bung them on. There we go, glass armor. Whoop, nice armor ratings throughout that as well. As I said prior to this, guys, obviously it's going to vary to everyone else. And the weapons, let's grab maybe the great sword, because it did look sick. Oh snap, look at that, look at the logo within the base of the tip there. You can see that molten crack throughout that. You just feel like a badass, feel like a freaking demon. Oh, very, very nice. It is textured beautifully. I swear this isn't actually just retextures in sort of like they've just taken out the glass elements throughout that. I believe they've done an overhaul on all of this armor, because this is all entirely new. There's no satchel there. There used to be no emblem on the sword, that's for sure. So I believe they've taken this all apart and redone it, and it looks absolutely beautiful. That cracked sort of marble, sort of lava effect, or that molten effect, I suppose you could call it, is absolutely sick. To be honest, I don't really like the helmet. The helmet is a little bit meh, but it's only a glass helmet. Bear that in mind, guys. They've literally just re-stand it, so you can obviously chop and change whatever you want. So I'm going to take that off. I feel like a badass. And what I might do with this is actually put on sort of like a maybe a cloak or a cape or something, because that would look hella sweet, that's for sure. And the sword, oh my god, just looks baller, absolutely baller. I do love the fact that it just looks so nice. It just looks so crisp. You cannot tell me it does not look crisp. That's absolutely insane. Guys, if you're not a fan of glass like myself and you want something that looks awesome for sort of mid-game, if you are playing sort of a, technically in quotations, a sort of vanilla gameplay, then this is going to be the mod for you. If not, just grab this anyway, because it's freaking sick. I mean, come on, look how cool this looks. Glass has come back, now looking sexy thanks to this author. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit me up with a like and a comment. For the next couple of minutes or so, I'm going to actually be reviewing this in combat, see what it looks like with some killing blows, basically showcasing armor, and look how freaking sick it looks in action. But guys, until the next one, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.